All right, what's going on, people? It's your boy Theo, and this is a real talk. So, it would be wrong of me to not offer an opinion as an Arsenal fan of what's going on with Mesut Ozil. He has come out today and basically he just spoke about his disappointment on not being included in the Premier League squad and also the Europa League squad. Um, Here's the way I can actually put it. In football related terms, we've seen a decline in him. I mean, he hasn't turned up in big games. He hasn't done much to really gather the thoughts of the managers that he's played under over the last few years. And it's sad to see, to be fair, because when he came in, we was all excited because we thought that there would be a change. We thought that we was going to be able to compete with the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, etc., etc. And for the first two seasons or so, he done some really good stuff. Particularly the connection that he made with Alexis Sanchez when he was here. But more importantly, we saw that there was going to be a difference. But over the years, things started to change, and then obviously he got that contract, £350,000. And now, what's happening now is that the club have announced that Mesut Ozil is not going to be a part of the Europa League squad and the Premier League squad. And basically, we know that he came out and he spoke about what's happening between China and the Muslims. And I'm not gonna lie, someone like me who is a YouTuber, and I could come out and speak about certain things, and if I can speak about something, I will do it. Sometimes I do something based on emotion, but sometimes I have to kind of sit down, think about what I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna say it. So with him, he just wants to be able to speak out in a way that feels that much importance to him. We know he is a devout Muslim. We know that he is a guy that that does so much for charities left, right, and center. You know, he is a humanitarian. So I'm not gonna knock that. I'm not gonna knock that at all. So that was an issue with the club. The next issue has to be when the club had to, so most of the players had said that okay, they're going to take a pay cut so that the club can function, and basically Mesut Ozil was one of the three players. We don't know who the other two are, but he was one of the three players who didn't take a pay cut, and now obviously the club took a dim view on it. But I don't know. It's crazy. And obviously he's left out. Now obviously he's left out. He could have well have played his last game for Arsenal Football Club, and it's very, very sad to see. It is. It's sad to see because every guy or every girl who's into football wants to play professional football, and for that, all of that to be stopped. If you was playing professional football and they stop you from playing, bar injury, but they stop you from playing, that is so destroying, and I do feel for him in a sense. We know that his wages is an issue. We know that the club has tried to move Ozil on, but it never worked out. He wanted to stay in London. He loves London. He loves the club. But it looks like it's going to be a sad state of affairs. And as an Arsenal fan, I find it very disappointing. Because I think this should have been handled in a different way. I think this should have been handled in such a way where both parties can agree to amicably part ways. But this is turning into one of those soap dramas. This is turning into something that's just really, really, really ugly, if you ask me. So I don't know what's going to happen from the next few months. We know that Ozil's just going to train and he's going to speak out on certain things as much as he can do. Um, we don't know if the club is going to turn around and try and see if he can force his way back in. We don't know. Honestly, we do not know. But they want him to run down his contract. I know that the club have tried to negotiate a package where he could terminate his contract, but no to no avail. Um, but it looks really, really sad, and I only can hope. I only wish the best for Ozil. Look, I said it before. I've got no ill feeling with the guy. I've got no ill feeling on the guy whatsoever because, he is a human being at the end of the day. Yes, you can knock him as a player, um, but as a human being, you can't knock him. There's a line you don't cross, and yeah, I just hope that now that Ozil can hopefully end his career somewhere where he can feel good playing again, and then he can go in the next step and do what he wants to do long term. I know that he's got a family as well, but yeah, I hope that that it gets better for him from here on in. But as the situation is with Arsenal Football Club, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good whatsoever, and I think it's disappointing, and I think that it's bad. But on football-related terms, I can understand why. But all these other issues, the issues that's going on in the world, there's so much bigger things right now than football. Football to me is so important to me, but everything else, my family, my friends, people who are close to me, they're so important to me. There's so much more. There's more to life, and and in this trying times, it's that hard for us to kind of to progress as a human race right now, because we got this pandemic going on, and it's taken away loved ones. It's taken away everything that we hold dear. Um, and yeah, I don't know if when it will get better, but I just hope that one day things will be better. Just have to have that hope. Like I just have hope in Ozil, resurrecting his career somehow. But I do think that his time at Arsenal Football Club is coming to an end. It's sad, but we have to live with it. So if you like this video, like it, subscribe if you're new, comment below, let me know what you think. If you're an Arsenal fan, let me know. But yeah, it is what it is. So with that, people, I'm out. Thanks for watching. My name's Theo. All right, I'm out.